and then dismissal of the balance.
No, that's great.
Mr. Soroki, you got that? Blockading for Mr. Davenport?
Okay, I didn't know that was gonna be my defendant, but,
Well, you're here, Mr. Davenport,
Yeah,
because we don't want to put him in a breakout room.
no,
'cause he
it's
was
fine.
having-
Mr. Davenport, would you like to accept an offer of blockading traffic, which is, one ticket? You'll be pleading two tickets will be dismissed, and it does not go on your driving record.
I don't know what blocking is, sir.
It means you had your car parked in the middle of the road on a street.
I plead guilty to that and then to drop the other two tickets.
Yes, and it's a reduction from the first ticket, so you'll have no points, and you'll have, nothing, it doesn't even abstract on your, driving record.
So how much is the?
It's just a
blocking?
fine, basically. Listen, sir, the judge sets the fines. You've been listening, fines are, for this are roughly $200 or less, but it's up to the judge. I do not set the fines. And I have to tell you your rights. Did anybody tell you your rights today? Give you your rights?
No.
Yes? No?
No,
No,
No.
okay. You have the right to trial. These are your constitutional rights as a citizen concerning misdemeanor cases. You have the right to trial by judge or jury. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to testify or not testify. If you do not testify, it will not be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to call witnesses on your own behalf. You have the right to confront witnesses. If you plead guilty, you will be waiving all those rights. Do you understand that, sir?
yes,
Very good. Okay, we're ready for Mr. Davenport.
Okay,
so block,
Mr. Davenport, you got a real good deal. You go plead to one case, you will get no points and everything else will be dismissed.
okay,
Okay, everyone stay in the camera. Mr. Rich, pay us some attention.
And Mr.
Yeah,
Davenport, just really
I am-
quickly,
I
this is
am.
the I'm sorry, this is the prosecutor. That first charge that you got on that failure to stop is 3 points.
I understand that, but, okay,
Yep, just so you know. Mhm.
That's
Okay,
being dismissed
okay,
or reduced.
okay. 36th District Court is back in session with the Honorable Raeigen Evans presiding. While court's in session, there's no in and out of the camera. There's no walking, talking, sleeping, drinking, or driving. You have to act like you're in court at all times or you will be removed. When your name is called, unmute your device if muted and give your full and undivided attention to the court. Once again, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Petway. This is People versus Barbara Robertson, ticket number SP 1437998, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor, count 2, driver unregistered or untitled vehicle. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Alan Strokey, P37441, up here on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Barbara Ann Robertson.
Your Honor, Ms. Robertson wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution's matter.
All right, raise your right hand, Ms. Robertson. I can't see you, so you have to let me know when your hand is raised, ma'am.
My hand is raised.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I did not hear you.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I affirm to tell the truth.
You can put your hand down. You had an opportunity to speak to your attorney about your case and your rights.
Yes,
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
no,
You're pleading of your own free will.
yes,
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
I am.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
I do understand that.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty pleas?
I do.
I'm going to direct your attention to March 3rd, 2023 at 9:23 a.m. On the date and time were you at or near Claremont and 2nd Avenue in the city of Detroit?
That is correct.
Were you driving a 2001 Honda vehicle?
Yes, I was.
Was that vehicle unregistered or untitled?
Unregistered.
Satisfied, Mr. Soroki?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you stipulate to probable cause?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so the court will amend count 2 to improper plates. We'll dismiss count 1 without prejudice. Officer Backstresser, you want to say your name for the record?
Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Backtrusser, Badge 8, Detroit Police Department.
All right, and we'll proceed to sentencing. Ms. Robertson, there's a $200 fine. Can you have the fine paid by June 27th?
Yes, I can.
Any questions, ma'am?
No questions, Your Honor.
You're all set. Good luck to you, ma'am. Thank you, Officer Backstresser. You guys are all set.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good weekend.
You too, thank you. This is the People versus Aaron Davenport, ticket number SP 1418898, count 1, stop street or intersection failed to stop. Ticket number, no, I'm sorry, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, and count 3, expired plates. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Aaron Davenport.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Davenport wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution in this matter.
All right, with that, do you stipulate to the face of the ticket and the probable cause?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court will amend count 1 to blockading. We'll dismiss counts 2 and 3 without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There is a fine of $175, Mr. Davenport, because this is a civil infraction. You have 14 days to pay the $175 fine. So can you pay it by June 9th?
I just got back to work and stuff. Could I have until at least the 21st?
June 23rd.
Yes.
So let's do June 23rd. If you need to go on a payment plan, you need to have at least 25, you gotta come down to the court. You need to have at least 25% down, and you can get on a payment, well, you can then apply for a payment plan.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have any questions, sir?
No, ma'am. This is no point or anything.
Sorry?
This
Yes.
is no point. This is no
Yes.
points, no. Okay.
Yes, no point, sir.
Thank
You're
you.
all set. You're welcome. Good luck.
Thank you.
This is the People versus Antoine Davis. Ticket number SP 1251262, count 1, driver license suspended. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
That's
Alan, okay.
For the record, Your Honor, good morning. Melissa Vinik, P53750, appearing on behalf of Antoine Davis. Mr. Davis, will you please state your name for the record?
Antoine Davis.
Thank you. Your Honor, today is a date, today is set for an arraignment on a bench warrant. We're asking for the bench warrant to please be set aside. Thank you. Your Honor, I've had the opportunity to discuss this matter with the city attorney as well as with my client. At this time, there's been a recommendation for dismissal. We have no objection.
You stipulate to proper cause.
So stipulate, Your Honor.
All right, this matter is dismissed without prejudice. You are all set, Mr. Davis. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Officer Bush, Mr. Robinson has not checked in, so that is going to be a KPS, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye. All right, this is the People versus Deja Dunnigan, ticket number SP 1440041, count 1, driver license suspended. Ticket number SP 1440029, count 1, expired plates, count 2, no proof of insurance. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
For the record, Your Honor, Melissa Vinik, P53750, hearing on behalf of Deja Dunnigan. Ms. Dunnigan, will you please state your name for the record?
Deja Dunnigan.
Thank you. Your Honor, today is the date set for show cause in this matter. We're asking for the show cause to please be set aside.
The court will set aside the show cause.
Thank you. Your Honor, I've had the opportunity to discuss this matter with the city attorney as well as with my client. At this time, there is a resolution. The resolution is that my client will be tendering a plea guilty to failure to display. That is on ticket ending in 0411. The remainder tickets will be dismissed. My client understands her trial rights. And at this time, Your Honor, my client does wish to avail herself of the offer.
All right, the civil infractions are in default. I'm assuming Ms. Horn has no objection to setting aside the default judgment. Are you willing to set those default judgments aside?
Tamika Horn on behalf of the city, P 70303. No objection, Your Honor. Thank you.
Make that motion decided.
No objection, Your Honor. Yes. We're asking for those matters to please be set. Yeah, that's correct. Set aside.
Yeah, the court will set aside the default judgment. Raise your right hand, Ms. Dunnigan. Do you swear or affirm to the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I'm sorry.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I swear and affirm to tell the truth and
Just say
nothing
yes
but.
or no. You can just say yes or no.
Oh, my bad. Yes, on God.
You can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney in private about your case and your rights.
Yes. You said that I talked to my.
Yes. Did you speak to the
Okay.
attorney about your case and your rights?
I'm sorry, I can't really hear. It's like somebody kids is playing in the background.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Have you had an opportunity to speak to your attorney in private about your case and your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No. I can't hear.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yeah.
Is that
I mean,
yes?
I did the crime, so yeah, I'm guilty. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm
Are you-
telling the
I
people,
need
God.
a yes. I need a yes or no, not yeah, no, I need a yes.
I'm
or no.
sorry. Yes, ma'am.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, do you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of March 8th, 2023 at 2:14 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Grand River and Lindsay in the city of Detroit?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Were
that
you
was me.
driving a 2011 Mazda vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you driving while your license was suspended?
Yes, ma'am.
You're satisfied, Ms. Bynum?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
It's also satisfied the factual basis will accept the admission and amend the count to fail to display, and you stipulate the proper cause as to the remaining ticket.
So stipulate, Your Honor.
They're dismissed without prejudice, will proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine, Ms. Dunnigan. Can you have that fine paid by June 27th?
June 27th. All right. Y'all know I'm young, so I'll try my best, but yes.
If you need more time, I can give you more time.
Okay. But I will try to get it in by that date. But I'm young, so I'm just putting it out there, like.
Yeah, y'all don't have nothing to do with it. So
Yeah, still trying, but I'm out here trying.
I'll give you to July 28th to pay the $200 fine. If you need to get on a payment plan, you can come down to the courthouse. You have to have at least 25% down by this date and you can apply. I don't know if they're gonna accept it, but you can apply for a payment plan.
Okay.
It sounds like you need to get a job or something, Ms. Dunnigan. I don't know if you're
I
at
do
school.
have a job. I swear I got a job. I got bills. I got a family. I got some of everything.
Okay,
And we in
what
the
you
middle
say?
of a recession, all that type of stuff. Like,
Shit, girl, you talking about you young.
I'm only 22. I'm still in school.
That young. All right, well, good luck to you, Ms. Dunnigan.
You as well.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Davis, we finished with you, Mr. Davis. Your cases were dismissed.
Okay, I had one more question.
Oh,
Is that for all the tickets that I have?
Yes, I felt-
We only did the one ticket number.
Cause I have, when they put me over, they put three accounts on two different occasions, and I have a paper, I have, one is SP 1251261. Then they got SP 1451563.
I don't know, sir. I mean, I don't know if they might be in default.
Oh,
So, I mean, I can. You look really quickly.
and then they got one in 6.
You got some other tickets that look like they're pending.
Right, that's what I was saying. Cause they wanted me to run them all, cause I had a court date at 8, then I had one at 1:30.
They're scheduled for this afternoon. They're scheduled for this afternoon. So you
Okay,
just hold on. We'll do here. So we'll give me a moment.
okay.
Antoine Davis.
Yes.
Calvin.
How big is it? How much are they doing? 1,800 square feet? Let's see here.
Ms. Robinson, hold
It
on.
looks like- I don't know, what did you want to do with this? Did you want to, I mean, I'm assuming the offer would be in a proper place. So,
It was like he wrote 3 of them on 2 different times, three tickets on 3
Ms.
charges.
Horn, Ms.
Yes, Your Honor.
I
And
don't know, he has, okay, so he has one ticket in warrant status, has the driver license suspended, and then he has the no insurance and proper plates and unregistered vehicle.
And what is the current offer, Your Honor, for the current ticket?
So you just, the case that was up today, you dismissed it.
Okay. So how, mhm.
He had a case, he has cases that are up this afternoon too.
and I gotta do it because it got drive due caution and some other ones. It was all, they wrote them all on papers on one ticket. It was 3 of them on one ticket. And when I went down there, came to court, down to the court to make court, she was like, there's only one. I'm like, it was 3. It was,
You see, all these cases, they're up in the future. So what you trying to deal with them all today?
yes.
Because you do have, y'all be killing me.
Well, I have to come, Your Honor, come down and look at the file and pull his Secretary of
Yeah,
State
you gonna
record.
have to, but I mean, it's a lot of cases to be pulled, so.
Can we, is it set for trial today, Your Honor?
It's not, it's set for an arraignment. 3 of them are set for an arraignment today, then he has some more that are set for an arraignment in a few weeks. So,
Sound like you
I don't-
need driver's training, Mr. Davis.
No, I got license. They put me, when they put me over, they put 3 charges on the tickets, driving without a license, failure in proper place, no insurance. I got insurance and had to get insurance, and I got insurance and registration and everything, license, and
I defer to the judge.
Yeah, it's a lot of, we can pull them, so I don't know what he wants to do. If he wants to just set these for a trial and we come back and we put them all together, do you want to do that?
yes.
Okay, so I'll
I
call.
want
I'll
it
call
all.
them
I want them all off because I don't want to be.
Okay, I'm gonna call them all. That's it. This People versus Antoine Davis, ticket number SP, SP 1251262. Count 1, driver license suspended. Ticket number SP 1447016. Count 1, driver unregistered or entitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, improper plate. Ticket number, one moment. I want to make sure I got everything. ticket number SP 1451563, count 1, improper plates, count 2, expired plates, count 3, drove without due care and or caution. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
For the record, Your Honor, good morning. Melissa Vinik, P 53750, appearing on behalf of Anton Davis. Mr. Davis, will you please state your name for the record?
Antoine Davis.
Thank you. Your Honor, at this time, my client is requesting a bench trial. My client is waiving jury.
All right, raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
Or you put your hand down, you understand you do have the right to a jury trial?
yes,
Do you understand you have the right to a jury trial?
yes, I do.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to a jury trial?
No,
So the court is going to continue your not guilty plea, set this matter for a bench trial on June 8th at 9 o'clock.
okay.
And that would be on Zoom, Your Honor.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, so you're all set, sir.
Okay, thank you.
All right, sorry about that, Mr. Rich. This is the People versus Calvin Rich. Ticket number SP 1436366, count 1, failed to signal, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Calvin Rich.
And for the record, Your Honor, Melissa Vinik, P 53750, appearing on behalf of Calvin Rich. Your Honor, today is date set for a show cause in this matter. We're asking for the show cause to please be set aside.
What was that show cause?
Thank you. At this time, I've had the opportunity to discuss this matter with the city attorney as well as with my client. There is a resolution. My client will be tendering a plea to improper pleas. Remainder will be dismissed. My client understands his trial rights. He's ready to proceed.
So, Ms. Horn, I see a different offer in the file.
And Your Honor, thank you for acknowledging that. Yeah, I believe I wrote from the file and then I discussed with Ms. Vanek. And so I would go with Mrs. Vanek's assertions as to the offer, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Rich.
Is raised.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You put your hand down. You have an opportunity to speak to your attorney in private about your case and your rights. Did you have an opportunity to speak to your attorney in private about your case and your rights?
Yeah.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yeah.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of February 28th, 2023 at 3:56 a.m. On that date and time, you add in there 7 Mile and Grandview in the city of Detroit.
Mr. Rich?
Yes. Yes.
Were you driving a 2014 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes.
And did you not have insurance on that vehicle?
No, I didn't.
You're satisfied, Ms. Biden?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied the factual basis will accept the admission and then the conduct of improper play. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine. Mr. Rich, can you have that fine paid by June 27th?
Yes. Yes.
Questions, sir?
No.
You're all set. Good luck to you.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Ms. Robinson, how may I
Yes.
help? How may I help you?
I just want to make sure I was done with everything,
Yep. Yes, you are on, Ms. Robinson.
and I'll receive a notice in the mail as to.
No,
You won't
no.
receive any notice. No. No, you can look it up online.
I didn't understand you.
You can
You
look
can
it
look
up
it up
online.
online.
Okay. Look it up. Thank you.
You are welcome.
There's a Randall Dix in the waiting room. Has anyone spoken to Randall Dix?
I saw just in the waiting room, aside from that, I just saw Dion Royal. He was in the
Yeah.
waiting room. That was set for a trial. Oh, he's here now. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, but he was here this morning. I don't know what
was.
happened to him.
Yeah.
Mr. Royal, turn on your video and unmute your device.
Okay.
And Mr. Royal was here like he was here early this morning.
That's correct.
Are you Mr. Randall Dix?
Beg your pardon?
Not you, Mr. Royal.
Yes, ma'am. I've been waiting on I've been trying to.
Mr. Dix, your offers failed to display. Is this set for trial? What is it set for?
Yes, ma'am. I've been on since 8:30.
Mr. Dix is set for arraignment of the bench warrant. So I don't know, did you guys talk to him? What did he want to do?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize it's muted. Yes, I talked to him, Your Honor. I'm ready. He's ready too.
All right, let me do Mr. Royal. This is People versus Dion Royal, ticket number SP 1433852. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, no receipt of or unsigned registration. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
For the record, Your Honor, Melissa Vinek, P53750, appearing on behalf of Dion Royal. Mr. Royal, will you please state your name for the record?
Dion Fitzgerald Royal.
Thank you. Your Honor, today is the date set for a bench trial. In this matter, we are ready to proceed. I do not see any officers that checked in. We're asking for a dismissal with respect to this matter.
These matters are dismissed without prejudice as no officer has appeared. You're all set, Mr. Royal. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
This is let me print out one more because I don't think I have all of Mr. Dixon's ticket. All right, this is the People versus Randall Dix, ticket number SP 1431124, count 1, driver license suspended, ticket number SP 1422862, driver license suspended. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Alan Sroki, P37441, appear on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Randall Dix.
Your Honor, Mr. Dix wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution's matter. He'll be pleading to 1, failure to display, and the second, driving with license suspended, will be dismissed.
Raise your hand, Mr. Dix. You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. You had an opportunity to speak to your attorney in private about your case and your rights?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will? Are you pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, do you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to direct your attention to the date of February 7th, 2023 at 12:44 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Joy Road in Plainview in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you driving a 2017 Ford vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you driving while your license was suspended?
Yes, ma'am.
You're satisfied?
I'll talk to you about it.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court is also satisfied the factual basis will accept the admission and will proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine. Mr. Dix, can you have that fine paid by June 27th?
June 27th. What's today's date? I'm sorry.
Today's the 26th.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, ma'am.
You are all set, sir. Good luck to you.
So was that all, like, what would I have to get my license back? Just pay that off, or how does it work?
I don't know. That's with the Secretary of State, sir.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure. You might have some reinstatement fee. I don't know exactly what you need to do.
Okay.
All right, you're all set. Good